Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Retail and our Human Paladin Old World Leveling campaign. We are going to go grab chromie time today so that we can continue past level 30 doing the Old World stuff. And then we're going to hearth, and as soon as we can get ourselves over into the wetlands, we are going to be starting things out in the wetlands today. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what kinds of things have changed in the wetlands. I feel like Loch Modan definitely had more than enough changes to make it worth checking out. I'm really happy to have seen it. It definitely isn't a zone I have seen since the Cataclysm, which is strange. Why would we get dismounted there? That was a little bit weird. A little bit weird. Let's keep going. Hope you guys are doing well today, and I should say thank you very much for clicking on the video and choosing to spend some of your time here with me. I really do appreciate it. Here is chromie.
I always have time for you.
So we are just going to choose the Cataclysm
I
time.
thought someone named Deathwing would bring about so much destruction.
And we don't really need this at all because we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. Let's hearth back. We're actually hearthing to the Farstrider Retreat, I guess, which will fly over to Thelsamar, and then we're going to run north to get ourselves through the Elgaz Gate. We have a quest right on the other side of the gate, I believe. Yeah, checking on the boys.
Hi.
If I was really smart, I'd have set my hearth in Thelsamar last time we were there. But that's okay, it's a really short flight, and then we'll get going. All of our talent points are spent, so that is a good thing. I have been playing the Dragonflight beta over the last couple days, checking it out on a Drakthir Evoker. We did the starting experience for the Evoker, and we've moved into the Waking Shores, which is the first zone that you get to in the Dragon Isles. And yeah, the class seems really interesting, but that being said, getting to play it a little bit early, even before the pre-patch, kind of cements my decision that we are going to be taking a Paladin into Dragonflight. Definitely going to be taking the Paladin. I feel like I don't fully understand the Drakthir class yet, but ultimately, I've really been enjoying the Paladin, and it's kind of like, it's like the best class for me, I feel like. I haven't, you know, the Warrior is close. The Warrior and the Paladin are both classes that I can really get into, that I really have enjoyed throughout most of my history with the game. And I can't say that for a lot of other classes. I did really come to enjoy the Mage when we did our Mage playthrough Classic. That was a lot more fun than I anticipated. I'm enjoying the Druid in Classic as well. But for classes that just I really stick to, the Paladin is what we're going to take into Dragonflight. So that being said, I do want to get this guy to 50 by the time we get to November 15th, so that we can get those last 10 levels still doing the Old World stuff. And yeah, once the pre-patch event is going to start that same week, so I do want this guy to be able to check out the pre-patch event. Not sure how long it's going to take for us to get the last 10 levels from 50 to 60, but I have a feeling that it won't take us very long at all. I know they've crunched a lot of the experience needs to level once we get all the new numbers and the new leveling in from the second part of the pre-patch. So yeah, we should get to hit cap and do all of the lead-in stuff, all the pre-patch event stuff leading us into Dragonflight on this character, so I'm really looking forward to that. Really just excited to get this character into Dragonflight and get it some Dragonflight professions and really just have a great time. I think we're gonna do something I failed at in the past that I think with the new profession system we're gonna be able to make it work. We're gonna do blacksmithing and mining. We're gonna do blacksmithing and mining, and we are gonna make it happen.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
We're gonna be doing so much stuff in Dragonflight, so much exploring that we're gonna, you know, we're gonna get the mining done that we need. You've got to help us, lad. We were tasked with escorting a precious cargo to our fellow dwarves, a keg full of the finest ale you can get out here. Unfortunately, Birdbrain over here fell asleep on the job. Those blasted orcs took our keg and hauled it up into Dun El Gaz where they're hiding. This can't stand. Now, while I stay here and try to convince this idiot that it was his fault, I'd like you to go in there and get our keg back for Cosmodon.
See you soon. How are you?
Let's see, don't listen to Rarin. He's as addled as they come. It's his fault that the ale got captured. And what's more, I figure there's a bigger issue here than the ale being stolen. The fact that there's a bunch of orcs running about Dun El Gaz after all these years is ridiculous. Tell you what, Paladin, you head in there and be sure to drive as many orcs out of those ruins as you can. Dun El Gaz isn't good for much anymore, but I'll be damned if we let them just sit in there.
Be good.
Fair enough, they have been here for quite some time. We could actually start to use Wake of Ashes now. That would be a smart thing for us to do. We have a rare spawn here. Mark the Worm Scale. Gonna have to deal with him. It'd be great if we weren't dazed. And dazed again. Let's pop Divine Shield here. Inventory is full. Yeah, you never want to see that. I have been pretty bad about remembering to empty our inventory, that's true. We did not grab the thing we need to grab because it is upstairs. We also are going to need an inventory space.
Safe travels. No. See you soon. Keep your feet on the ground.
Alright, we need to get this ale to where it's going right away. Ironforge has sent out an expedition of surveyors to check the damage done to the wetlands when the dam burst. Forba Slab Chisel's the one leading it, and believe me, you don't want to get on her bad side. Showing up with an armful of ale will help with that. Go and take this ahead to her, and she might even ask you to stick around for some work.
Be good.
Alright, let us get going. Alright, let's grab the flight points. Doesn't look like there's a place to set the hearthstone here, though.
Great to meet you.
Hi, what have you got there for me?
Keep your feet on the ground.
Nice to see those Adelbrain Mountaineers new to hand the ale off to a real man to get the job done. Welcome to my survey. If you're of the mind to help Ironforge by taking over the intended jobs of some useless lazy sods that call themselves dwarves, you're in the right place.
See you soon.
I'm here because Mirrodin himself knew that this survey needed someone to keep these buffoons on their toes. They're all too scared of the wildlife to do a thing. If I'm to get them off their duffs, I'm going to need some cleanup done. We've got an elemental problem first off. The flood did such a number here that the water itself has gone hysterical. I bet you've never slapped the scents into an entire lake before, but I'm asking you to now. Wall up those elementals good for me.
Safe travels.
Interest you on a pint?
The destruction of the Stone Rot Dam was no small thing. We're here to find out just how bad the damage is. A mighty load of water's rampaging through here, and it's disturbed the earth too far. We could be in for worse later on. We could tell a lot from studying the sentiment of the flooded area. I need as many soil samples as I can get, so could you head out there and collect some more?
Good.
Okay.
How are you?
And Thresh out of luck, the local wildlife's all messed up from the flood it seems. The fen used to be full of crocolists, but I haven't spotted a single one. What I have spotted are Threshadons. Never used to be any here, so the flood must have swept them all right out of the lock. Lucky for us, because they're tastier than crocolisk, and I'm running low on provisions. Bring me back some Threshadon meat for the camp, and I'll gladly pay you for it.
Be good.
Alright, good things to do. We're gonna head right over here and do all of it. Of course, I was trying to lead it over to land, so of course it had a grip that it could hit us with. Death Knight style. I mean, by pulling us in, they're just helping us get in range. It's not really something that's detrimental to us. Oh, we hit level 30. We can fly. I'm probably not gonna fly in the old world. We are probably gonna stay. Oh, good. We got a Lua error. Well, this is gonna be fun. It's always fun to work through these. Let's just do a reload UI. Let's do a reload. There we go. We haven't drowned yet, thankfully. Yeah, our inventory didn't get any less full, that's true. What other junk can we toss on the ground here? We probably need to find out. Alright, so soil samples and water elementals are done. We just need Threshadons now. Let's see. What do we want here? Consecration can heal us. We can get Blessing of Sacrifice, Blessing of Protection. We can get Rebuke. We can get Turn Evil. Seal of the Templar. Or increase the duration of Divine Steed. We don't really care about. Divine Steed having 2 charges we don't really care about. I guess we go with the Consecration, the Golden Path for now. We're gonna have to spend a lot more points, but maybe we can get down into this next row.
What can I do for you? See you soon. Safe travels.
We're good on provisions, but we're in need of some medicine. Half the camp's fiercely hungover and our remedies in order. Luckily, I know a good folk remedy taught to me by my dear old mum. We just need some local ingredients. Gather some fenbush berries, if you would. They keep to where there's water and shade, so look along the shore. Okay.
Keep your feet on the ground. What's on your mind? Off with you.
Do any of you guys, like, have the ability to buy crap off of me?
Here there.
Alright,
Watch
none of
your
you...
back.
Welcome.
None of you are vendors?
Keep your feet
Oh,
on
here
the
we go.
ground.
I have the finest wares in the
Blacksmithing
land.
supplies. We could probably safely just sell everything here. I don't think there's gonna be... Oh! Used to increase experience and reputation gains by 18%. I mean... We're already leveling so fast. We're already leveling so fast. I wish it could also be worth like 10,000 gold. That'd be cool. Some arbitrary amount of gold. Maybe we'll pop it, but like I just don't really see why we need to.
Safe travels.
I guess it does stack with the 50%. It's kind of crazy, actually. It's kind of crazy.
Hello. See you soon.
The Dark Iron Clan is up to no good out here. And if that surprises you, you're thicker than the addled blotters over in that tent. Meriden may pay lip service to those sooty cretins back in Ironforge, but out here all bets are off. We had a raid against the camp last night, and one raid is too many. Their leader's a stout fellow by the name of Glowerglare, and he's hiding in the cave on the south bank of the river. Bring me Glowerglare's beard.
Safe travels.
Okay, sure, we could do that.
How are you? Be good. Watch your back. Off with you.
What is this? I said my dumpy level. It's a piece of significant surveying equipment. I didn't name the bloody thing, alright. Go look it up. All I did was leave it on a rock long enough for one of those horrible oozes to swallow it up. Okay, the obligatory ooze quest. It's not Sada's bag anymore. It's a level. Some kind of tool. Let's look for some of the berries first, since there seem to be some right nearby. Obviously gonna have to contend with yet more water elementals while we do that. Strangely, no loot from the elementals at all. They just don't drop any loot. Which is great, you know, now that we have inventory space, there's no loot to be had. Makes perfect sense to me. Nice, he put up a reflect and we did Hammer of Justice and he reflected it onto us. That was a pro move right there. He like sensed the incoming stun and reflected it right back. We are making our way to the cave over here. Can I get my resources to show up under the enemies? Under the enemy's health bar instead of my resources showing up here? Can I track it the way like a rogue could track their combo points visually? I'm gonna look into that in a second here. That'd be useful. Let's see if that is actually an option. So we'd be looking at interface maybe? Nameplates. Yeah, nothing. Enemy units. Always show nameplates. Maybe it's not a thing. Mouse over cast. Once enabled, mousing over a unit frame and casting a spell using a keyboard hotkey will cast it directly on the... We need this enabled for, like, eventuality. Yeah, eventually we'll need that enabled. Let's do it now. Yeah, I guess there's no option for what I was thinking of. I don't know why it occurred to me that there might be. I thought there was like a resource on enemy option. I'm still like half convinced that there must be. Combat. Oh, here we go. Show special resources on target. Okay. Let's try that. I think I'm gonna like that a little better.
Well met.
I don't even really like having my health and mana floating there. I'm not really ever looking there for it anyway.
Be good. See you soon.
So maybe we can even turn that off. Incendicite ore. Thelgen rock over yonder is something of a natural wonder. It's the only known source of incendicite in the world. The stuff's rare, highly sought, and ridiculously explosive. Hit it with a steel mining pick and you'll set off a fireworks show that'll put a room full of goblins to shame. Luckily, I've developed a spark-proof pick for such tasks. I'll loan it to you if you bring me back some incendicite ore.
See you soon.
Okay, we could do that.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
Thelgen Rock's an important site here. We need to use it to study the bedrock formations and such. Of course, it can't be that easy, so Thelgen Rock's also full of giant cave stalkers. big as a dwarf and twice as hungry. Like I said, these fancy lads are researchers, not warriors, so if I want them to get anything done, you're gonna have to help me clear the filthy bugs out. Kill as many of the blighters as you can, and I'll make it worth your while.
See you soon.
So which way are we going with the most quest? We can find this dumpy level. Maybe we'll fight some oozes really quick and get lucky. So yeah, our resources are gonna appear here now. Let's see if we can get our health below us to just, like, go away. Nameplates, enemy units, flash aggro, in-game navigation. Yeah, maybe it's in combat. Target of target, loss of control alerts, personal resource display. Oh, you have to have this on to have this. That's what it looks like. Okay, that's fine. I feel like you should be able to have your personal resource display without having to show your health and mana. But yeah, this is much better up here. I like that a lot more. Very nice. Very nice, super good. Glad I remembered that or thought of it. So he had no loot, so maybe they're not going to have any loot unless they have the item. That would make a certain kind of sense. And there is level 31. We got a green, so we're only going to get greens or the quest item, apparently. There we go. I was just going to make a comment about how this was taking longer than it usually takes to get Sida's bag. So I'm glad I held my tongue for like another second. Okay, what do we want to do here? We can do Avenging Wrath Might, call upon the light, become the Avatar of Retribution, increasing your critical strike by 20%. How is this different than what it already is? Increasing your damage and healing by 20%. So then additionally, it will also do crit. or it'll increase haste. And each holy power spent during crusade increases haste. Okay, that's fine. Wake of Ashes burns the target for an additional 10% damage. Sounds really good. Heart of War causes Blade of Justice to cast Consecration. I have to play with that. Yeah, a free Consecration sometimes laid down. Yeah, please, thank you. Take it. I like that a lot. That seemed like a really meaningful choice that we didn't have to take. But we're gonna take it anyway.
Attention. Be good. Off with you.
I'm feeling slightly less wobbly now, so I'm gonna start setting up the level for my final measurements here. There's one last thing I need from you. There's a seismograph set up deep within Thelgen Rock to record any movements in the earth. If things have been continuing to shift since the Cataclysm, this will tell us. Seismograph's at the very bottom of the cave. Find it and bring the record it's created back to me.
Watch your back.
Oh, I'm glad we did his quest first so that we can do all of these at the same time. Now how are we... Oh, we're getting in over here. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, see, there's the free consecrate. Doesn't happen often, but it is pretty cool when it does happen. So, leech stalkers are maybe mainly outside. Inside we have cave stalkers. So we might be fighting some more back outside once we're done inside. So yeah, when Art of War procs Blade of Justice, that's when it happens. So we're always going to get the Consecrate when we get a procced Blade of Justice. It's going to be a long way out of here, especially if we have to deal with respawns. I'm kind of hoping the respawn rate will maintain normalcy and that we'll be able to fight through everything, but then on the way out, maybe we'll just be able to run out. That would be swell, if that works out for us. Oh, it's all the way back here and... Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be like under the water because it didn't render at first. Oh, hello there. How are you? This is all that's left of the huge elemental that attacked you, a frothing orb of water that continues to fight your grip. Forbo might appreciate seeing proof that you helped stop another threat to the camp. Okay. So we're still looking for 4 incendicite ore, and then once we're outside we'll be able to take on the rest of the leech stalkers that we need. But if we don't see respawns for the ore, we are going to have to look around a different part of the cave to find what we need. Though it does look like all the ore is respawning really quick and the enemies have yet to respawn, so that's pretty awesome. It's like the ideal situation that could have happened for us. Alright, that is everything. Let's go turn it all in.
Well met. Safe travels. Keep your feet on the ground. See you soon.
talk to me. Off with you. What can I get for you today? Keep your feet on the ground.
Alright, we've equipped all of our upgrades. We've gotten all the quests done here. We did get this one to pop up once we completed the onwards towards menethil. This news needs to get to menethil as soon as possible. I'll send you along on my fastest ram. He knows the way. Just make sure you hold steady to the saddle.
Safe travels. Hello.
Okay, yeah, let's
See you soon.
Can we do that? Or oh, here we go. Alright, so it looks like this is just going to be a little joyride, during which time we can, Oh, I thought we leveled. We didn't level. We got so close to leveling. We'll probably level by, like, exploring or discovering some stuff here. I really hope we get to go to this Night Elf outpost. That's new. I've never seen that before, and it would be really cool to do some stuff there. Looks like we probably will. I was thinking it was kind of painful to be running by these flight points, but the flight points aren't actually here, I guess. So maybe I should have stayed on the ride. Oh no, here it is. Okay, yeah, maybe I can get up here. We were just running past all these, and it was, we already missed the one way back yonder at what was probably the Night Elf place. And I wanted to jump off and grab this one. It's probably going to be useful to at least have the flight point. We're not going to grab any of the quest yet. Oh, there we go. We did level up by exploring, so that's good. We can follow the road ourselves the rest of the way here. And now we do have our new talent point. After image, after you spend 20 holy power, your next word of glory echoes. That's a lot of holy power to have to spend. Seal of Mercy. Golden Path strikes the lowest health ally within an additional time for 50% of its effect. Sure. Going into like a full consecrate build. I mean, it definitely seems like most of Menethil is currently underwater. I guess we'll have to be closer to know for sure, but that is what it looks like to me, guys. It looks like we've lost the city to the elements. Well, some of it's dry. That's not all sunken. Oh, a lot of it's pretty flooded, though. That's true.
What's on your mind?
Welcome to Menethil, stranger. I hope you've got good news or a stiff drink with
Be
you.
good.
Let's take a look here. Oh, this is just lovely. Significant geological instabilities. Threat of sudden, massive topological destabilization. Nice to hear that something bad might happen around here. I guess we'll just pick up our flooded town and fly it off somewhere else.
Safe travels.
We'd barely pulled ourselves together after the flood when the Dark Iron hit the town. My men and I all rushed to defend the townsfolk, but the crazed fools retreated right into the keep itself. They're holed up good, and we can't destroy the keep. Not with half the town in ruins already. Take my place. I'd take the leader on myself if he hadn't dealt me this blow. Enter the keep, slay Horghast, and bring this to an end.
Keep your feet on
We'll
the
do that
ground.
for you, buddy. First, we're going to bind ourselves at the inn, and I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break here. A little bit of a shorter one today, but it's later in the afternoon for me, so this does seem like a good point to take a break. We do have access to the inn, it looks like. Even though part of the town is flooded, they've set up these sandbags here to keep the water out of the inn. Very, very smart thinking. Glad they were able to get that up in time. And yeah, we'll bind here, and we will park it here for the day. Thank you guys so very much for joining me on these adventures. I'm having a lot of fun on this Paladin. I'm excited to eventually get it to cap. Super excited to take it into Dragonflight. It'll be the first expansion that I've gone into as a member of the Alliance. And I'm really ready for that change, and I'm really looking forward to it. Hope you guys are having fun with this as well. Let me know what you do think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again really soon. Bye for now.